People, let's think about this for a moment, okay? Imagine millions of people are on unemployment. You got a lot of people right now due to the economy working 2-3 jobs. And those same people are giving you advice or trying to give you advice on bettering your life. Really think about how delusional that sounds. There is nothing worse in life than a person who hasn't done anything or anything of what you're doing giving you advice on what you're trying to do. Think about that for a moment. You ever found a person in life, you're trying to start a business, they're telling you, starting a business, you could lose all your money? Man, I don't know if I'd do that if I was you. People, really think about this for a moment. Imagine trying to get into the stock market and you got a person who doesn't have any money in the stock market telling you, do not get into the stock market. Well, how can I validate the source that's giving me information? A lot of you need to understand in life, you got a lot of people around you that don't really understand the purpose of life and how wealth works. And a lot of you take advice from these individuals and you wonder why your life is very stagnant. You should not be taking advice from people who are not elevating, people who don't take strategic risk, people who haven't done anything in the world of investing that you're trying to get into. Imagine a person telling you don't get into real estate investing, but they never flipped the property. They never purchased the property. They never wholesaled the property. They never even sold the property. They never even bought an investment property. They don't even own a property. And they're telling you not to put your dollars in real estate. You got to understand how delusional that sounds. People in life, you got to understand your time is short while living. Every day, every second you waste listening to these clowns, you're losing the purpose of your life of wealth. I think it's important to understand, people, this is not the time to not get around and surround yourself around the positive people that can elevate you to the next level. You should have positive people who are financially growing that can give you great advice, and you should be opening up your ears if it makes sense to add it to your life, certain components that they're talking about that have relevance to the purpose of where you're trying to go. A lot of you need to understand, we're in a world right now, millions of Americans are struggling. And if they were struggling 3-4 years ago when interest rates were at 3%, you can imagine now when it's at 6%, even though it just dropped half a point. People, at the end of the day, remember this. You only get one shot at life while living. And you got to make the best choice you can as you get older. Your choices got to make a lot more sense as you get older with the decisions on where you're trying to go in life. And for a lot of you, I get it. You're still hanging around your high school friends. You're still hanging around your work friends that probably make the same salary you make. And these are the type of people that's trying to give you investment advice. I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, they're all on your same level. You need to be around people who are elevated higher than you, who are smarter than you, who have more money than you, who is willing to give back information on how they made that money. Because it's not just about having money. If that person's not willing to share the knowledge of how they made the money or how you can make the money too, what's the value of that person? People, be smart about your life. Get advice from reliable sources when you're trying to elevate financially. And understand, time is something you're not getting back. And every minute you waste listening to people who haven't invested into anything, trying to give you advice on investing, you're only failing yourself, your family, and your kids. This is your boy Bob from MentorMe.com. May God bless you all. People, always remember, the fastest way to retiring early is investing into yourself, investing into maybe real estate, entrepreneurship, investing into the stock market long term, and then understanding investing into the mindset to get you to that level that you need to get to. MentorMe.com.